assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even
Ya,
meet
but
Serona,
banget
the
aku.
owner. She's a good one to know.
Ding, 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 ding. Halo teman-temanku, kita main Hogwarts Legacy. Tiba-tiba pergi.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, you have no value to me.
Halo sayang aku. Langsung di komen sama
Let's go.
suamiku.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Hogg is working with Rookwood.
Yay.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat, you Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Stop dulu ya, sebentar. Udah malam nih.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Hollow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Luar biasa. Hujan deras. Kedengeran nggak sih hujannya? Fast travel, pakai fast travel. took my copy of 1000 Magical Herbs and I left it. Sharply horrified that he managed to use that. So I need to get my priorities straight.
Accio! Reparo. Levioso. Lumos.
Late on your homework? Not once, not even twice.
Tego.
Ross, do you intend?
Ada misi loh, di mana ya? Gimana sih caranya? Cara ngebuka ini gimana sih? Yang gede ini nggak bisa dibuka. Naik lagi. Gimana sih? Aku tuh mau ke misi itu, tapi gimana sih misinya? Di atas kayaknya ya misinya. Tuh di atas.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
Not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Here, prepare it.
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection.
Laki aing gitu, laki aing.
Play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Ground game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Ya, temen dia.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio, Levioso, Protego.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Mohon maaf, ini aja belum selesai gobstonya. Udah mau ada nih. Di sini ada gobstone itu.
Lumos,
Levioso, Reparo, Accio.
Aduh, nanti aku nyakitin mereka lagi. Gimana? Saya. Dengar lagi nih, gobstone. Ini tuh questnya mana? Udah siap.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. Accio.
Oh, itu. Naik dulu nggak sih? Ini apa sih? Wah, ini tempat apa? Hai Mas Reza. Yang dipanggil bukan aku nih. Yang dipanggil kenapa Reza ya? Ngambil gobson itu gimana sih? Ngambil gobson ini?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Di sini ada ya? Di sini ada guys. Ada nggak ada? Ada nggak sih? Nggak ada ya? Oh itu. Gelap banget. Astagfirullah.
Lumos.
Wow.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oh, astagfirullahaladzim, kaget. Hai Kak Gita. Hai Dipo. Apa kabar kamu? Hai Dipo. Saja. Ini harus pakai teki-teki gitu.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Bola. Gobstone. Muncul.
In Transfiguration, I switched the light.
Di mana Gobstone?
I thought it'd be funny.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Tiba-tiba jadi murid Pak Tarno. Iya, prak. Yang kan jadi murid Pak Tarno.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Oi, can you help me?
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Got called on to read out loud. My family never got so.
I went to the lake once. Wanted to have a sip.
Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Well, it's been what now? 7 swift years. Time does fly because we have fun. Essential in my opinion. An eager, positive, and confident mind is the most open to knowledge, I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style, I suppose. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. But they forget what drives those things. If one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do.
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that I would have enjoyed in school. My experience was less cheerful.
Perhaps you wouldn't be who you are without that experience.
Had I received a more traditional education, well, enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you didn't enjoy it.
I'll do my best, Professor. Thank you for the advice.
You are most welcome. Try to have a bit of fun today. Huh?
Here. Reparo. Leviosa. Lumos. Accio. A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. Here. Hera. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
This stairwell looks promising. This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure? Lumos, Levioso, Reparo, Accio. Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search. Lumos.
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Accio. Prepare. Leviosa. Preparo. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Preparo. Accio.
You're brave though, aren't you? I've seen you in herbology.
Ah, good to see you.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
Coba dada dulu, coba dada dulu. Kok nggak ada suaranya ini? Mama kencung. Nggak ada suaranya.
Ada.
Oh, ada.
Parah sekali.
Nah, ini si Jack nggak ada suara.
Tidur.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Ada Reza tadi komen.
Komen apa tuh? Yeay gitu.
Yeay. Dia kan suka
Yeay.
game ini.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Kita memboren.
Memboren di mana?
Memboren di mana, Mang?
Memboren di mana?
Nggak tahu di mana ya enaknya.
Cakra yuk, Cakra yuk. Cakra kita ngeborin Cakra yuk.
Memboren di Cakra.
Kita sapa semua orang yang sedang melakukan delivery, bagaimana?
Ih, kan.
Nah, kemarin jalan di Cakra waktu itu bener-bener disapa sama semua orang diem anjir.
Sombong berarti, sombong.
Ghosting kuda semua. Yang bisa ngeborin di mana lagi?
I don't know. Cimilang ngajakin mabar itu. Apa namanya?
Apa?
Delta Force.
Delta Force.
Itu gede nggak sih?
Nggak tahu. Mau coba, Pak?
Males kalau downloadnya lama males.
Ya coba lihat itu berapa giga. Berapa giga?
60.
Adalah. Gak lama itu.
Main apa gitu, Ge? Coba lah download coba. Udah ada katanya. Oh, 63. 63 giga, coy. Wow. 63. Update PUBG ya.
Game baru. Tunggu aja 2 minggu, hype-nya juga hilang ntar.
Berhadiah.
Oke, follow dulu ya.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Servernya masih berantakan itu, Delta Force. Servernya masih campur aduk. Belum ada server Asianya.
Ini kalau ini dari mana ada ini ya?
Oh, what a relief! Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
One P update available in Discord
Well,
gitu.
lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong, perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin.
Ada update
Thank
available
goodness some
in
people are
Discord.
trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone.
Bisa. Notis grafik.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait.
That should be me holding your hand. That should be me giving you a kiss. Mantu. Mau nanti aku.
Jadi kan udah bisa kita bisa duit gini aja. Gimana Jini?
Hah? Gimana?
Gimana? Soi.
Enggak.
Soi minta duit Jini, cabut.
Cuma banyak banget asetnya.
Di download apa?
Grafiknya di pre-rom.
Hah?
Ini lagi masuk 5M pre-rom, iya. Ngetes grafik doang. Melingin main The Forest, seru-seruan.
Takut.
Kan baru bilang.
Yang lain aja nih.
Paling dari pagi sampai siang grinding anjing di desa kayak lo tuh.
Grinding apa?
Itu nanam bikin 100 paket.
Buat diekspor.
Iya.
Ya aku belum ini lagi buat.
Chairs in the common room are too comfortable.
Si Grey punya ini banyak.
Apa itu?
Iron. 400 iron.
Boleh sini nanti aku minta. Aku beli.
Tapi belinya dari si Sen $2.
Iya, nggak apa-apa, aku beli. Ngapain beli iron?
Tadinya buat dijual ke Tomingse. Cuman si Pelisa kan pengen ini juga, udah buat Pelisa.
Terus jadi mau dijual ke Felisa atau gimana?
Dikasih. Ya kalau Jini mau beli tinggal beli, orang banyak 400. Ada 400.
Oh ya udah dikasih aja udah.
Enggak dikasih aja ke Jini 200.
Enggak dikasih ke ini Felisa maksudnya.
Dia bikin peluru buat Jini juga kan?
Lagi belum ini. Lagi belum bikin.
Males nambang stunnya ya anjing.
Stunnya ada banyak. Stunnya banyak.
Di siapa?
Di itu di apa? Di inventory. Ambil kemarin beli sama si Jack.
Stunnya?
Ada beberapa stun. Yang nggak ada itu iron.
Iron banyak
keys
justru.
are back. Aren't they
400.
brilliant?
Pakai Tomingse aja gitu ya. Masuk bisa.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Never a dull moment.
Lama banget, aduh. Pantesan lama Jack itu apa namanya ini inventory si 5M-nya apa si Mystic inventory-nya baru, barang-barangnya juga dimasukin lagi.
Guys, udahan dulu ya guys.
Ya,
Streamingnya
itu
guys.
inventory baru.
Aku lelah guys.
Masih streaming dari tadi jadi?
Masih. Bye bye. Aku gabut aja. Bye bye.
Kenapa dia? Hahaha.